was just looking.
Looking and touching's two different things. Didn't your mother ever teach you any manners?
My mother taught me manners. She also taught me to take what I want. I want to be a shooter so no one can tell me what to do.
Living by the gun's no life. Look at me.
If I killed you, people would thank me. My mother hated you, and so do I.
Like I said, gun's no way to make a reputation, especially an unloaded one.
Why did you come back here? Get out of here. Don't ever come back here. I hate you. I'll kill you one day for what you did. Do you hear me? I'll kill you.
Some folks say the times are changing, but for some it won't get done. If you're feeling like you're dying, then you're dying 'cause you're living by the gun. Time goes by from day to day. There is vengeance on your mind, some people say, and your mind's beating like a drum, 'cause you know you're living by. And the wind hollers through the sky. Today someone's bound to die. If you think you're going to be the one, then you know you're living by the gun. The nights are dark and they're cold, and the stories roaming around will be told. And the morning comes with the sun, 'cause today you're living by the gun. And the wind hollers through the sky, and today someone's bound to die. You think you're going to be the one, then you know you're living by the gun.
Wait a minute. What do you think about all these folks in town?
Are you stupid? It's an election day.
All these folks in town to elect a sheriff, and he ain't here? Jesus! Would you look at that? I gotta go.
Sergeant Armstrong?
Yeah, I'm Armstrong.
I recognized him right away. I told the bartender he was coming in. Armstrong, he didn't have a chance. Is it done?
It's done. Where's my money?
Fresh as can be, ma'am.
What are you doing? Get out of my way. I just wanted to tell you your partner was murdered yesterday. Murdered by who? Who killed Ben? I saw the whole thing. Shot him like a dog. Walked right up to Armstrong and who did it? After he shot him, he walked out like he didn't have a care in the world. Ah! I want to know who killed my partner. I can't remember the shooter's name, but he's out wanted. Killed his family and that banker in '67. Where's the killer now? And where's the sheriff? I ain't your lick finger. You have no right to tell me what to do. I just wanted to tell you what happened. The shooter He rode out of town that way. The sheriff? Well, the sheriff ain't here. He's at the Capitol.
Where's Ben's wife?
I don't know.
I might have to console the widow. Gather round. This is an outrage. My partner was an honorable man. I demand justice. The sheriff's being a big bug down at the Capitol. We can't wait for him to come back. We have to avenge Ben's cold-blooded murder. I'm offering $200 for the head of the man who killed my partner. What's the matter with you people? After all we've done for this town?
Done for this town? You two have done nothing for this town but cheat people out of their property to make yourselves rich. You might think you're the biggest toad in the pond. You ain't. You ain't even worth a fart in the whirlwind.
$200? Let's go.
This pistol and cabin is all your father left to us. If your uncle hadn't murdered him, we wouldn't be in this terrible position we're in.
I know the story by heart. My uncle went crazy, and then he killed my father, and then he killed his own wife, and he went to town and killed the banker, and then we lost the ranch, and now all we have is this cabin and this trunk full of old stuff.
It won't be long till this cabin is all you've got. I've seen the elephant, and I'm telling you, you've got to be tough. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to carry the pain and not let it wear you down. You've got to be silent and withstand the temptation to be weak. Hold on to this cabin. Don't let anyone take it from you. Don't trust no one. And never, never give in to weakness.
road, and a couple more days like today, and we'll have the house garden ready, and you'll be better able to keep up with me. Hard work will fix you right up. Been so long since you've used your muscles, it's gonna take more than the few months we've been here to get you back in shape. Now let's get these horses put up. Then we can work on the roof.
Work on the roof? I'm too tired to swing a hammer. Besides, I gotta save my strength for the poker table tonight.
Ed, you gotta change your ways if we're gonna make this ranch work.
I'm doing my share. Now, you're my brother. I'm my boss. Now, I've been off this place in over a month. And all we do is work and sleep. You won't even have a drink at the end of the day. You think I can't handle a drink or two?
You haven't handled it too well in the past. Besides, we have too much at stake here to take a chance. This is our only chance to build a future for us and our families.
Well, that's real nice. But I need time to do a little haran.
Bring me his head.
We'll get him.
Whoa! Don't shoot, ma'am.
Who are you? What do you want?
We're hunters. We're
Manhunters?
What do you want?
We've been retained by our employer to find the murder of his sons. We're looking for your uncle. We heard he used to live around here. We'd appreciate any information.
Where is he?
Like I said, we'd appreciate any information you might have concerning his whereabouts.
I ain't seen my uncle but once in my life. It was months ago. You can see he's not here, so get out.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
We just gonna leave?
Yes.
How much is he worth?
$500.
For his head?
in town dressed like a man. Ugh.
What the hell are you doing with that poster? That son of a bitch killed my boys last year.
He's my uncle and I'm looking for him.
No sense looking for him. That poster's gonna get him killed before you can find him. I got men out looking for him now.
You put up the reward?
Every dollar. Niece, uncle, blood's blood.
No, don't! Reward canceled.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Shine, Mr. Shine, would you like your shoe shine, mister?
No, kid, I don't want my shoe shines. Go away.
Oh, come on, I need the money.
Told you I don't want my shoe shine. Now get on out of here.
Well, haven't you got any manners?
Hey, mister! I'm new around here. You know where I can get something to eat without getting honeyfoggled?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I found me another one. We're gonna have a good old time tonight.
I smelled your cooking and I thought I'd invite myself over for supper. Kind sir, my horse is lame, I'm hungry, and I haven't talked to anyone for days.
Well, I haven't had any company in a long time. Why don't you come on in here and have a sit down? Like I said, I haven't had company in a long time. Female company, that is. Come on over here and sit in.
Where's my drink that I told you to pour when you see me come to the door? Who is that? And why is he sitting at my table?
I don't know. He just walked in. I didn't see him. He didn't ask. He just sat.
That's my table, old man. Leave.
I ain't leaving. Oh, shit. on that horse, or I'll shoot you dead.
Don't stop. He's not our problem.
Here, hold the reins.
He looks dead.
Well, he isn't. Now get down and help me get him into the wagon.
He's been shot. What are we going to do with him?
What any decent Christian would do.
We've got enough problems of our own without taking on a dying man we know nothing about.
Our problems can wait, his can't. Now get down and give me a hand into the wagon with him.
Taking care of a near-dead man isn't going to help us keep this farm. You think the bankers care if you do the good Christian thing for that man? All they want is their money.
For God's sakes, woman, that man out in the barn has nothing to do with our problems. He didn't cause them and he can't stop them. It'll be all right, Lucy. Something will break for us. I'll think of a way with the help of the Lord. With the help of the Lord. Gun's in a safe place, but you're not well enough to be up. So why don't you get back down? I was saying, since the railroads increased their shipping rate, I can't afford to ship my crop to market. Our neighbors, they're in the same position. When the railroads sold us this land, it was with a promise that they would ship our crops to market at a reasonable rate. Now they want to increase that rate. Us small farmers, we took all the risk. Now the banks and the railroads want to force us out, buy up our land cheap, sell it to their friends.
Ain't none of my business. But after what you've done for me, I'd like to pay you back. I have some money.
No, sir. I helped you because it was my Christian duty. I don't want your money. Your thanks is good enough. Besides, the condition we found you in, I'd say you have your own problems.
My situation won't bring you nor Mrs. Ford any harm. It's been a long time since I felt beholden to anyone. I'd be much obliged if you'd let me help you with the work you have around here.
Well, when you're able, if you still feel beholden. You don't owe me anything, but the laboring might help you. Just remember, whatever's chasing you can only catch you if you let it.
Thank you. Let's have a look around.
Ed never was known for his manners.
I'm thankful that his older brother is well schooled in proper manners. My sister wasn't left to get herself down. Thank you for your kindness.
I'm afraid I didn't do too good of a job raising Ed after our folks died. I thought going out on his own and teaching the lessons that I didn't. Ed has a second chance here. We all do. Inheriting this place is mighty fortunate. We can start new. All we have to do is work together.
I know Ed married me because he felt sorry for me. When you married my younger sister, he took pity on the old maid. I also believe he was looking for a mother. Well, I'm not his mother. I'm his wife. Well, now that you two have this place, maybe I could become a mother and give him a reason to settle down.
Ed needs some settling down. He's gonna have to do his share if we're gonna make a go of this place.
We all have to do our part. All of us. Without any goings-on.
It's sure good to be home.
What'd the banker say? Did it work out?
Not when the jackals smell blood. They've given us 90 days to come current. Even if we do, if they don't do something about the shipping rates, we'll just fall behind again.
Told you I had money you could use. Take it. I'd like it to do some good.
Thank you, but no, sir. I won't take your money. Your work around here is thanks enough. I'll work something out. I'll figure out something to do. I gotta put the horse up. It's almost supper time. Why don't you clean up and I'll see you inside. I'm sure the good Lord will find a way to see us through these trials. In the meantime, I've been talking with the other farmers, and they seem willing to fight for the land. It's a righteous thing to do. We can't give back everything we worked so hard for. Not when the railroads and the banks are working together to cheat us out of what is ours. The agents of Mammon should be driven from the temple. The others have made me spokesman when we go to the capital next month to see the governor. The governor's our best hope for justice. If he won't help us, I'm afraid we're going to have to fight.
You can't fight them. They'll never let you win. They've got the law on their side. It's too dangerous. I don't know what prevents you from letting me help.
Son, I know you mean well, but I believe in the Lord's plan, and I won't be beholden to any man. We're just too old to be starting over. This land is ours, and I won't be cheated out of it, and neither will our neighbors. Now, the banker's been told we're going to the capital. He's been making threats, trying to scare us off. But the Lord is on our side, and I won't be driven off this land. Son, I won't take your money, but I would be beholden to you if you'd stay and help Mrs. Ford while I'm gone.
You won't be beholden to me. Please reconsider my offer. Here, let me help you with that.
No need. You already do more for us than I could hope for.
Mrs. Ford, you folks have saved my life in more ways than I can tell you. If your husband would just let me help. I'm ready to help. Don't give up trying to make him see the light. Are you sure there isn't anything I can bring you from town?
I have everything we need. You go on and enjoy yourself. You haven't been off this place in months.
If you won't be needing anything, then I'll be off.
Well, hello, handsome. Are you waiting on some company? It sure is hot out there today. for some company.
Hey, I'll have a shot of whiskey. Mary.
Hi.
How you doing?
Do you like some company?
I sure would.
No, thank you.
Why are you sitting by your lonesome? This is my first night. Mind if I sit with you?
You're welcome to sit.
I do appreciate your company. You do have a compelling way. I felt at ease the moment I saw you. I'm afraid I'm rather distressed by the condition I find myself in.
Nothing wrong with Warren, if that's what you're concerned with.
No, sir. It is the circumstances that bring me to such a low existence that I'm dwelling on. My family was attacked by villainous brigands. All perished save me.
How did you escape?
Nature had called. I was a distance from the wagon when they attacked. They took everything and left. I wound up here after 3 days of walking. While I walked, I made a vow to myself. I will survive these horrible experiences, and I will not let my unfortunate position keep me from finding happiness.
Your spirit is like a tonic to my being. But I must take my leave. I need to get this package to its destination.
Well, I won't delay your mission. I'm sure the fate of the Union depends on its safe delivery.
It's nothing. It's just some coffee and tobacco that I bought for the people that I work for.
Do you always buy presents for the people you work for? They must be good employers, or you must be a good man. I'd put my money on you being a good man.
I must leave.
If I have discomforted you in any way, please accept my genuine apologies. It's just that I felt an instant connection with you. I'm sorry if I overstepped the bounds of propriety. It was not my intention to embarrass you.
Please, stop. You've done nothing wrong. I'd like to see you again. Well, let's go now.
Hello, the house.
Mr. Ford, how did it go?
Welcome back.
I'll tell you about it in the barn.
"6 months. We may be able to get a crop in like you say. But what then?"
Sit down. I'll leave that up to the Lord. Lord sent us you, and we'll be eternally thankful. Your presence has been like a tonic to the both of us, especially to Mrs. Ford. She often says, if the Lord had blessed us with a son, she hoped he could be like you.
You have become family for me. That's why I'd like to help you save your farm.
When I was at the Capitol, I saw an old wanted poster with your likeness on it. I saw it as a sign of acceptance and righteousness. Your past has nothing to do with Mrs. Ford and I. We accept you as you are. We believe the sinner can be saved. You're living proof of that. I also believe that the money you offered us was ill-gotten and was sent to test my righteousness. My faith is my life. I cannot and will not compromise my beliefs.
The money was ill-gotten. It's all the more reason to do something good with it. Help me amend my past.
For me to give in to temptation might ease your conscience, but it would destroy my beliefs.
I can't let you lose all you've worked for.
We haven't lost it yet. By the way, Mrs. Ford needn't be aware of that wanted poster.
Well, I think I'm gonna go buy me a beer and a Poke.
Why, I don't pays for no poke. I uses my charm, education, to get my pokes. But I do have time for a beer.
Hi, old bag of guts. Let's go get him in the bunk.
Struck up rich here.
Shooter to wildfire.
It's been a long time since we've been here.
Why don't you come on over and join us? Yeah, come on. We got plenty of whiskey.
Sweetie, she sure
Party
is.
all night.
There, she sure is.
We'll go upstairs, have a good time.
Come on, sweetie. Come on.
Darling, come on over here.
Come on, sweetie.
Pretty
Come on.
wildfire.
Come on.
All right,
Yeah,
darling.
it's great to be in town here. Yeah, good old time here. Come on, sweetie. Come on. We got room over here, sweetie. Come on over here. Join us.
Come on over and join us.
That's right. We struck up rich.
Come on over here.
Come on, sweetie.
Pretty
Come
wildfire, too.
on.
We got plenty of whiskey.
Come on.
We just forget. How about a jazz party?
Every way we can here.
This way out,
A lot of
party.
room right here. We'll
Pardon me,
have a
miss.
good old party with you. Yes, we will.
Come on up.
Pardon me, ma'am, but I hate to see a young lady dine alone in such rough surroundings. My name is John Alvin. May I join you, if I'm not imposing?
Why, thank you, sir. I was feeling a little uncomfortable.
Thank you. Come on, let's go over here, darling. Come on, darling. Come on over here.
Yeah, you ain't big, so tall.
Visit fancy pants.
Oh, God. One more from the road here. Gotta kind of move out here and
Mr. Alvin, I would like to thank you again for accompanying me. I'm afraid I didn't think before I ventured abroad this evening. I do appreciate you taking pity on me.
I take no pity on you. It is a pleasure to be of assistance to a young lady all alone with no family to protect her. Quiet, or I'll hurt you.
Wait. Go slow. Be gentle. My mother always said, men are like two-legged bulls, always in a hurry. She also said we'd be better off if all men were steers.
Now you know, you're welcome to join us on this glorious morning.
Thanks for the offer, but there's work to be done, and besides, I'm not dressed for the occasion.
Ah, the work can keep on the Sabbath. Neither the Lord nor the congregation would frown on your appearance. They'd accept you just as you are.
Thanks for the offer.
Well, the offer's still open. Anyway, we'll be home at the usual time.
Hey, you! Get up! Hey!
I was feeling fretful, being my first night in there. But I must say, you took all my nervousness away. It was and is a pleasure being in your company. Your visits with me sustain me as I apply the only trade available to me.
We must do whatever's necessary to sustain our being. Your company's been a boon to me. You lighten my concerns. I've not had the pleasure of such compatible company since tragedy consumed my being.
You mustn't let tragedy come between us in the future. Now that I'm accustomed to the workings of my present condition, I find I have the strength to persevere until I'm able to purchase a better life.
I'd like to purchase a better life as well. I want to partner with Fords, but they won't let me help them. They've saved my life. In more ways than one. I looked into buying their loans, but I know the Fords would be offended. I feel a desperate pull to help them. They're the salt of the earth. They deserve a decent life.
I'm sure you'll work it out. In the meantime, you might want to replace your concerns with more pleasurable endeavors. Perhaps you'd like the pleasure of my company in a more private setting.
Perhaps later.
You do bring out in me a feeling of comfort and warmth.
Hold on there. I think I got something you might want to buy.
You're barking at a knot. I ain't got any money.
You're a cute little shaver. Maybe we can strike up a deal. I'd like to drive a hard bargain with a fine young cherry like you.
Hobble your lip, old man.
Get out of here before I take what I want. You wouldn't be worth spit nohow.
You might have shot him first, but I'm taking what I want first. Now, empty your pockets.
Hold on. How come you get first grabs I shot him.
I get first grabs because I didn't shoot you, but I can remedy that right now.
You forgot something.
What?
Don't you want me to put my pistol down? No, there's plenty here enough for both of us. And that way you don't have to die.
Funny, because I have the gun. Now put your hands up.
No, you're only alive because I kind of like the look of you.
You have the cheek of an overblown rooster.
Yeah, you kind of like the look of my cheek too, don't you?
The only thing I like is the color of the drummer's money.
Well, like I said, there's plenty here enough for both of us. Well, what's it gonna be? There's work to be done here. Shoot or don't shoot.
All right. But I get to choose my half first. And start with the pockets. You can keep the watch. I already have one.
If you insist. Let's go find that mule. Nice mule. Too bad we had to shoot it.
You want to get hung for a mule? I should have shot you and the mule. I don't know who's dumber, you or the mule.
Well, it's getting late. Which way you headed?
Why are you asking?
'Cause I thought we could head there together.
I'm heading in the direction I was heading in.
Well, that's the direction I was headed. I don't mind you tagging along, but we best be getting far from here and finding a spot for the night. Well, hold on, let me go get my horse.
I'm searching for my uncle. Doing whatever it takes to keep body and soul together until I find him.
Oh, I ain't searching for nothing. Nothing I can't take when I want it. My pa died fighting the Yankees and left my ma and me with nothing. She was a God-fearing woman. Didn't do her no good, though. She had a whore to feed us. And then she died of the pox.
You miss your mom?
Nope, I had 20 moms and I poked them all. Yeah, the whores that raised me called me Miles. They said I had miles to go and money to take. They taught me the ways to survive. Saying do what it takes. Look out for yourself. 'Cause nothing is all there is. What you got today ain't nothing tomorrow. Life's short and dangerous.
Too bad you ain't got nothing to look towards.
I got whiskey. You know, now that we're partners...
Partners? What makes you think we're partners?
Like I said, now that we're partners, how about a little poke?
The only poke you're gonna get is my pistol poking in your privates.
Oh, you'll change your mind.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I was just, dividing the stuff up more to my liking. Should have given me a poke.
Oh.
Be gentle with her. Take this horse to the stable. Good morning. Here, sit up. Let me prop you up. Sit up here. There you go. Here, open up. Open up. Here, one more. Here. Here, one more.
Come on, Mrs. Ford, before they lock the door on us.
I will
I'll take care of the wagon.
Thank you for coming.
Lovely service for the children.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Oh, we enjoyed the sermon today, Reverend.
Yes, I've enjoyed it too.
You will come to
very
dinner,
much.
won't you?
You will, you will.
Sure, that would
Come,
be
sister.
wonderful.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
I just couldn't.
Oh, don't worry about it. It'll take time to get used to. All in the Lord's good time. Why don't you hop in the wagon and we'll head for home for a good Sunday supper.
Why are you taking care of me? You don't know anything about me, and you don't ask or question me.
I knew you were sent to me to care for, and that's all I need to know. I knew from the moment I saw you, you belong here.
No one's shown me the care or attention you've given me. Not even my mother. But I don't belong anywhere now, and until I find my uncle, I never will. I can't pay you for taking care of me. And I don't accept charity. I ain't weak.
When you're better, you'll repay me. This boarding house is all I have, and you make it complete.
I don't know how I can help you here. I don't know anything about running a boarding house.
I'll teach you how to help out around here. I'll also teach you how to be a proper young lady. You have it in you. I just need to smooth out the rough spots.
My rough spots ain't hurt me none yet. I've been doing all right.
If turning up here half dead is doing all right, then I'm wrong. As long as you're here, I insist you be a well-mannered lady.
But
if you didn't want what I have to offer, you would have been long gone by now. So don't give me any eye. Just do what I teach you, and you really will be all right. I knew you were sent to me to care for.
And I'm telling you, you've got to be tough.
Do what I teach you,
Don't trust no one.
and you really will be all right. I see you're feeling better, but I want to know whose face you're seeing in that rug. If you hit it any harder, I'm going to have to hook a new one. I used to see my first husband's face, then my second. Now I just see a rug.
How come you were married twice before, and why aren't you married now?
I married my first husband when I was 15. A week after we were married, we met up with a company headed to California. My husband hired on as a hunter. We didn't have much, so we didn't take up much room in Captain Orman's wagon. My husband didn't know much more than hunting squirrels, so we convinced the company he was up for the task. Well, 2 months out, he cut himself by cleaning some game. 2 weeks later, he was dead from the infection. Old Captain Orman, he took pity on me. He said, since he was the captain of the company, he had the authority to marry folks. I didn't have much choice because he was 40 years older than me.
40 years older? How could you?
Didn't require much to keep him civil.
You didn't have to, you know.
No, he was more interested in my cooking than anything else.
Well, your cooking's so good. Must have been something else that killed him.
My cooking didn't kill him. Going off the road and being crushed by the wagon killed him. Married twice, left alone twice. That was enough for me. I was lucky though. Mr. Orman did well. That's why I have this boarding house to keep me busy. I'm not one to be idle.
Idle, I'll say. I haven't had an idle moment since you nursed me back to health.
Well then quit your lollygagging and get into beating this rug.
More of everything? You spoil them.
I like spoiling them, as long as they mind their manners. Otherwise, I'll throw them out like I did to 2 of them before you arrived. Excuse me, sir. We have manners in this house. You need to put on a coat. Speaking of culture, I want to spoil you. What would you think of visiting New York?
New York? New York? Why? I couldn't imagine being in New York. What would we do? Oh, I would love to. I have to get this cobbler ready for those spoiled buzzards. I can't go to New York. Life. I love being here with you. I've never felt like I belonged anywhere until now. This is the most alive I've ever felt. But
I know you belong here, but I also know you can't stay here until you slay what's disturbing your sleep. You're becoming a wonderful young woman. While I don't know what's tearing your soul, I do know you have to confront it before you can sleep in peace.
Howdy. That's Mr. Ford. Boy, he can sure deliver a stem winder, can't he? Yes, sir. A real stem winder. What with you working for him, I expect you'll learn his techniques. You'll be delivering the radiance in no time.
Hey, it'll be a cold day, and what I mean is, I can never match Mr. Ford in any capacity, especially when it comes to preaching. Me in church, I belong in the Amen section.
That's a good one. The Amen section. Well, welcome, brother, to the Amen section of our congregation.
why did you kick both of them out? They're both raising a ruckus.
Raising a ruckus is one thing. Being drunk and beating your wife is different. Mr. Sears is not welcome in this house.
It looks like you're gonna have to tell him again he's not welcome.
I told you last night you're not welcome here. You did enough injury to your wife. Now get off my property.
I'm here to get my wife.
Get!
Get out of the way. Get out here, woman! Now!
Let her go!
Look out!
Oh, God! No!
Didn't your mother ever teach you any manners? Living by the
If I
guns
killed
no
you,
life.
people would thank me.
Living by the guns no
Like
life. I said,
I hate
guns
you.
no way to make a
I'll
reputation.
kill you one day.
Do you
for what
hear me?
did. I'll kill you.
You know, you ought to put a little of that money you're making into making your room pretty. Well, I couldn't stand being here if I didn't make my room pretty. And, well, my pretty room and sweet boy here are all I have. I haven't any money for pretty. Pretty? This room could never be pretty. When I have a bed you don't have to cover with canvas to keep a man's spurs from tearing up the sheets, I'll think about pretty. Until then, all my money goes to quit and next. Quit and next? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to quit here and get on to what I'm going to do next. Just as soon as I have enough money in the bank. But what are you going to do next? Well, there's only two things I want. My own family and to be a teacher. I was a teacher for my brothers and sisters when we were on the trail, and every night we'd have, lessons after we're done with the camp work. Well, teaching must be hard work. But not as hard as finding a man who will take you after you've been a whore. I've had my eye on a prospect, and he thinks that whoring is just another way of getting by. You mean that quiet gent that comes in here and only brightens when you're around? Who's the one?
Get down here, ladies.
Oh. Well, maybe one day you can teach me. I ain't never been to school. All I know how to do is lie back and spread my legs.
6 months will be gone soon. I waited to see if you could come up with something besides fighting. You can't fight. Have Mrs. Ford to think about. Like I said before, I could pay off the loans, become your partner. The kindness you've showed me, I could never repay. Please, accept my offer. I need it more than I can tell you.
Son, I won't take your money. I explained to you why out in the barn. We value you like a son, but we don't depend on anyone but ourselves and the Lord. I'll trust in the Lord and the righteousness of our cause. The bankers' thugs tried to run the larks off. Told them to leave or face their wrath. They aren't going. I convinced them to stay. If we just stick together, we will prevail. We have to stay united.
You can't win. I'll fight alongside you, but it won't make a difference. We will lose. Let me pay off the loans.
You've made these last few months a real joy for Mrs. Ford and me. But we trust in the Lord, and that's the final word.
When first I came to America, some pleasure there to find. A damsel there from Ireland was pleasing to my mind. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, like arrows pierced my breast. And the name she bore was the lily of the west. I courted lovely Lizzie, to her I was so kind, but she went to another man, it nearly wrecked my mind. She robbed me of my freedom, deprived me of my rest. Betrayed was I by Lizzie.
Turn down my offer again. They won't be able to hold on to their land if they just trust in the Lord. Cannot allow them to lose their land. Trust in the Lord.
You'll find a way. Something will work out.
I'm going to pay off their debts and become their partner, whether they agree or not. I took a cotton to you the first time I saw you, and I'd be forever grateful if you'd consider being my partner as well.
Hey, no, I think I want a piece of that.
Pardon me, sir. If you ain't buying, that boy at the bar is. And there's work to be done.
Perhaps we can continue when your engagement is completed.
I'd like that. I'll press my business to a quick conclusion so that we may continue our most pleasant intercourse.
Where's that no-cap brother of mine?
What are you puckered about?
He's ruined us. Everything we've worked for. Got the little end of the horn speculating on a new township.
What are you talking about?
I don't understand it. How could he get in with those cheating bastards? The line cabin and 10 acres. That's all we have left. Where is he?
He's in the barn. But don't go out there.
Son of a bitch, Ed, you've ruined us.
What did you do?
You knew? You knew what he was doing?
Nothing I could do about it. He does what he wants.
He won't anymore.
He may have ruined us, but you finished us off. What am I going to do with a baby on the way? Wait. Wait.
What's done is done. Your brother was a fool, and I don't suffer fools.
Nor do I.
That's the last time that bitch don't do as she's told.
Jesus, Tommy, what have you done?
What do you think I did? I killed that bitch. And now I want a drink. I want a drink. I want a drink.
Told to.
With these two gone, the rest will scatter like rabbits.
Yeah, so write the note.
Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep loving Jesus. Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep following Jesus. The gospel train is coming, and don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and troubles here below?
You'd only let me help.
Oh, can't you hear it, Father? And don't you want to go and leave this world of sorrow and troubles here below? Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep loving Jesus. Talk about suffering here below, and let's keep following Jesus. The gospel train is coming, and don't you want to go troubles here below?
You, throw down the bag, tie those mules up, stay put. You and the coach, get out. Who are you with?
My father. My son.
Tell the kid he can leave. Make him understand he's not to come back.
you listen, and you listen good. You run just as far and as fast as you can. You understand me?
Am I never gonna see you again?
You just get... Go! Run! And don't look back!
Ah! No! No! No!
Looks like you're available.
Hemp necktie. Was it worth it? Well, I've still got miles to go.
Watch where you're going, boy. Apologize to the lady.
Sorry, ma'am.
I'm certainly glad there aren't any other customers in here. You smell so bad, you drive them out. And this is a respectable establishment.
I've been hearing about you. I was wondering how long it'd be before you came and looked me up.
I told you a long time ago what I was gonna do. Things have changed. Found something better than hate.
That's good. That's good. Let go of the past. There's nothing you can do about it. And dying won't change it.
I just wanted to let you know that. There's just one more thing I have to do. Just so I can sleep at night.
Just remember, whatever's chasing you can only catch you if you let it.
She came into town with a gun in her hand. She came into town to shoot down the man, and her eyes were dark and full of despair. She came into town and there was death in the air, and the blood did run